brother and sister. That's Ozzy and Dolly. He's like, huh, what's going on? They're out here because the dogs are outside right now going potty. So they're enjoying their time in the living room. And Ozzy likes getting flies. Oh, their Dolly did too. She's like, fly. And away they go. So I was trying to get face head stanchion here done up, and I can actually put 2 different stanchion head gates in here for 2 different cows. So this one will be the one that we have to bolt to the bottom of that, and then I want it raised up just a little bit so then I could pull it this way and then it would lock her head in. And then I want to put another one vice versa over here, a standing one and then one that can then shut. And I'm going to get some big rubber pans to put in here, so whichever side she chooses to come in on, she can stand. And then right now, since we only have 1 cow, I can milk from either side. But I'm thinking once we get 2 cows, I'm definitely going to want a milk machine because I don't know if my hands can take it. I'm going to milk Faith by hand as long as I can. I mean, we're looking till probably next year anyways before we could even afford to buy a cow Mitzi machine. There she is, just laying in there because she's a good girl. She came right up to me this morning. Wanted to have her head rubbed and whatnot. And Billy and I decided to use the little hut that we had for the little boy goats that they were in and Odessa was at before she passed away. He had got that from work, and his foreman that he used to work for as a crew had mentioned that, and then I didn't know about it, and then I mentioned it yesterday, and Billy giggled, and he's like, that's funny because Bender said the same thing. And I was like, well, what have I told you that God has really told me? He says, utilize what you have. I said, yep. And so Billy's whole thing was he was going to get, a big concrete thing to be able to put over our septic so then we could finish filling that in. But we don't have a machine strong enough. He does not think the Kubota could pick it up because he said the machine itself the concrete thing that he wanted weighs about 3,500 pounds, and he doesn't think that has got that enough power. But then he's got to be able to get it here too. So he got that and brought it up here with the Kubota, the excavator, and that's where he's at now. We'll see. chopping stuff down to go around it. As you can see, oh no, he's not. He's just shoveling dirt in. But that's what he's doing. We're going to move that down on top of this to make that so it would be good and level. And then we believe that it'll hold the dirt from caving in on it. So that's what Billy's doing now. I picked our blue potatoes, and I got them cooking, the smaller ones that were about this big around, and then I have some bigger ones that I put in the fridge. I had about a half of a Myers bag, and well, I don't have really good news for my mom. She's going to have brain surgery done on October 1st, and they told her that she only has a 50-50 chance of living. And she said that she's just putting it in God's hands, and I said, well, Mom, it's really all we can really do is just have faith, you know, that everything's going to go right and that it's not your time yet. So if I seem a little distance for the next couple of weeks, I've got so much going on that I don't even know how to do everything, I guess. We got Faith, you know, who's going to be calving on my birthday or before. My husband is taking vacation for those 2 weeks, which I feel very blessed to be able to have him home. And I've got eye surgery coming up on November 5th. Billy says now that we've got something to be able to put over that, he can get this area done and completed, and then he wants to jump up and start up there, which I think that would be great. But I got to be able to move all my plants too, and then get them planted over here. And he says, well, we can't get that done until we get a gazebo back there. And I'm thinking, yes, we can, because I know where the gazebo's going to be, and I can go, you know, around that. I think we're going to have a change of plans for the way that will look around the gazebo and everything, because we wanted to do like 10 foot worth of lawn area for grass and then do flower beds on the outside of that. I just think that we just do grass all the way up to the gazebo and up and around it, and then on those opposite sides of the grass area will be flower beds, and then grass area again. I think that's just how we should do it. I have faith that my mom will be okay. I really do. I have faith that she is going to pull through this brain surgery, and that they can fix the aneurysm and the bleed in her brain from the aneurysm, and that she will recover and spend many more years with us. I feel like I kind of am a little upset because I can't drive, and knowing that my mom, you know, and the doctors are telling her that she's got a 50-50 chance. There's only a couple weeks. Today's September 7th, so we are, less than 2.5 weeks or so left, and I feel like I should be at my mom's house visiting with her every day till then, just in case something were to go and God feels that he needs to take my mom now during the surgery. I just feel like I should probably be spending quite a bit of time with her, but I don't have a way to get to her, and I think actually right now she's not even probably allowed to drive anymore because of, you know, everybody. you know, family-wise, has been telling her she shouldn't be driving in the first place. But she still is, and that being said, I wanted to give you guys that update. And if I'm videoing and I'm quiet, just know that I have a lot going on, and I have a lot on my mind, and I just really don't feel like talking in the videos. So if you guys are wondering from any videos forward that if there's not a whole lot of talking, or I might just talk here and there, this is why. And I'm just letting you guys know that I have a lot that I'm dealing with. And Billy's getting it set down there right now, so let me get that started. But thank you guys. And we all go through problems. We all have seasons of heartache, stress, and everything else. So I just want to say thank you for everybody who will be praying. I'm praying, believe me. I've even got things going on with my kids that I really don't want to talk about right now, but I feel like that's more important. I mean, I've got a lot going on. And if I just, like I said, if I don't talk a lot on the videos or even show myself and I'm just showing the homestead, this would be why. It's the end of the day, cooking dinner, and I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who is watching our videos. All to our subscribers. I see today that we're actually setting at 2,500 subscribers, so that's a benchmark that I have never hit, so thank you for that. And I made stew last night, and then I'm eating what's left of it, and then Billy just wanted some beef dogs. So that's what I'm fixing him right now, frying them up, just getting them preheated. So he'll have those, and some slices of cheese, because that's what he wants, and my husband gets what he wants. So that's all we need to say. We worked pretty hard. He decided that we're not going to work no more at the retreat area. He wants to get the horses done, even though he doesn't like looking at the top still sitting there. But he did clean up a little bit and then switched up, and we're going up there as you've seen on the video. And then tomorrow is a work day, so we'll see what we can get done after work. But thank you guys again, and we'll see everybody next time. God bless you all.